What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy. Can't tell YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit the team man. Turn. Say, to motherfucking day. Chillin' outside, big crib in the gang. Chillin' outside shit, man. Free Palestine, free Congo, Russia do everything, and Texas stand the fuck up. Each day is ready to be a better version of yourself. Never let somebody bring that arms fight back. Never let somebody tell you who you are, but also never put yourself in a position you don't belong. Let's stay humble. Let's get a revolution on doing. Keep your way first. Come on, choose black, keep it real like as a real Jew. We out here. Alright. Boom. Today, 12 day. Shit outside. Big crib in the gang. Shit outside shit, man. Gang. Turn up. In the gang. Hey man, say man. This shit wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? Life. The moment. People. Hey, continue to move on. You know what I'm saying? And we like to say RIP to a lot of people who passed. Dig what I'm saying? But we have Joolio friend. I mean, this interview been out, but I ain't never seen it. You know what I'm saying? The night of how it was for Joolio, Foolio. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna check that out. Then we got Yugeen Ace with $1 million worth of game. Gillian Wildo type shit. So I hope y'all enjoy these videos, man. Make sure you fuck with your boy. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hey, like I said, man, it's a lot of stuff that we just don't know that really happened behind the closed door and behind the scenes and what happened that night. But, you know, each step we get to see what's going on and shit, hey. That's how life goes, man. We'll try to keep on pushing. Let's get it. Alright, so this is what we're gonna try to do today. We got Joolio Foolio. This is his friend who was driving the night he got murked. So we're gonna try to look at we're gonna try to watch some of this and then try to watch Yugeen Ace interview with $1 million worth of game. Yeah. I've been seeing these clips pop up.
Oh, Murder 5-5. How's it going?
I'm chilling. Doing good.
So, a lot of people might not know who you are, man. So, you know, for people who don't know, you were with Foolio on the night that he passed, unfortunately. You were in the car with him. But before we kind of get into that, you know, I would like to get a quick little background on you. You know, who you are and, you know what I'm saying, what it was like for you growing up and where you're from and everything. Can you let them know a little bit about you?
I mean, shit, my name is Murder, 19 years old, from Jacksonville, Florida. I grew up on the north side of Jacksonville, but I done stayed a little bit of everywhere. You feel me? I ain't really grow up in the best environment. I'm just thankful I had, like, you feel me, a mama with a good head on her shoulders, you feel me? She tried her best to keep me on the right path, so I won't really say life was too hard coming up. I wasn't privileged, but you feel me, she did what she could, so I was always straight.
Okay, and I believe you grew up with Foolio?
No, I ain't grow up with him. We just from like around the same area.
Okay, and at what point did you guys meet? How old were you guys?
I met Foolio when I was like 15, 16, like probably 15.
Do you remember how you guys met?
Yeah, nah. But like when we met, it wasn't really like no we instantly click type of thing. Like it was like, you feel me, damn, like this Foolio, you feel me? Talk to him, dialed him up, ooh, man, bang there. From now on, it was just like a I see you, you see me, what's up, little bro, ooh, man, bang, shit like that. We ain't really get like close to like end of 2022, coming in 2023.
Okay. Now, so he was already cracking as a rapper at the time.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Been cracking. But we was, you feel me, I was a Foolio fan way before he blew up.
Okay, so you guys, so he's already a rapper. You guys meet. Are you rapping at the time?
Would I bet him? Nah.
At what point do you start rapping?
I started rapping July 2022.
So was Joolio a big influence on you starting to rap?
Definitely, for sure. I ain't gonna say like as far as like making me wanna rap. It was more so like, you feel me? He really set the threshold. Like he showed us like how far we can get. You feel me? If you just stay consistent and work hard. So you feel me? He definitely like, you feel me, inspired me to take it way more serious than I did at the time.
Okay, that's what's up. So how do you guys actually become close friends? Did it just happen over time? You guys just start hanging out?
I had a homeboy that passed away named Jake Jet. And me and Jake used to be together like every day. So it was just like, and they was cousins. So it'd be like me and Jake just hanging, like Jake used to just love riding around everywhere. So we just going everywhere. And whenever like, it was like the time like Foolio was in the city, woo, man, bang. We might have pushed up on him, pushed up on this person, pushed up on that person. You feel me? And then Jake could just like be telling him like, you feel me, like telling him about me, letting him hear my music. So like he started getting in touch with me more.
That's what's up. Okay. So as you become closer with Foolio, you know, what are some of your, do you have any stories hanging out with him? Or, you know what I'm saying, what was Foolio like when you guys was just hanging out?
He was childish as hell. Bro, like, people wouldn't think that knowing him, but like, he was childish. Like, he loved to play. Like, he was like a big ass kid. Like, he was childish. He was aggravating too, though. Like, he was aggravating for sure, but like, the people that, like, the Foolio that people see on the internet, that's not like what I experienced. Like, you feel me? He was cool as hell. Like, he used to be chilling. He used to be in his own little world. You feel me? He was funny as hell, though. Love to crack jokes. Always stayed with a pina colada fume vape all the time. Like, that's really, he was chill as hell, cool as hell, down to earth.
That's what's up, man. Okay, so you start rapping more. What is that? You know what I'm saying? What's that like for you? And you know what I'm saying? Do you start having some success? I know you guys hopped on some songs with Foolio.
Yeah. At that point, like when we made that song, at that point I was kind of like losing interest, cause it was kind of like my music was doing numbers. Like I was doing good ass numbers, but it just felt like it still wasn't going nowhere. Like the streams good, you feel me? I'm doing more numbers than a lot of rappers. You feel me? It's just I ain't feel like I was doing the right thing. And I wasn't really marketing myself and putting myself out there. So I had nothing. When I got around Foolio, he just like be on my ass, like, you need to do this, you need to drop this video, you need to drop this song, woo, bang, bang. So it was kind of like, and then like he took me out of town. He took me and my brothers out of town, and like just seeing like how he lived, like. He go out of town, like they treat him like a god, like they love Foolio. So it was just like seeing that, it like inspired me to like, damn, like I could be here too. You feel me? It inspired the hell out of me. You feel me? It was like he gave me like a breath of fresh air when it came to music. Like he like just made me like want to turn up even more. He really like gave me a whole new love for music. Just saying like where it could take you in life. Like,
Okay, probably should get right into the situation, man. So July comes, man. Foolio's birthday. Oh, what's the plan for Foolio's birthday? Are you guys planning on hanging out, or he's out there in Tampa? What's all going on that night?
It had been some shit he planned like weeks prior, but I can't really tell you what the plan was, cause at that time I had like my own going on, so I ain't even planning on going to Tampa. You feel me? I went down there, I got down like probably like 11 o'clock that night. Like 11 o'clock that night. He didn't even know I was coming, I just parked up on him. Feel me? So I don't really know. I ain't really too much know what the plan was. I just knew like it's my dog's birthday. I know he finna go to the club. Let's turn up. Like, you feel me? It wasn't really. I ain't really know really what the going on. I just came to hang.
Okay, you guys at the club?
Nah, we was at the Airbnb.
Oh, okay, you guys are still there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what happened with the Airbnb situation? You guys got kicked out of there?
Yeah, it was basically some like I guess. Probably like one of the neighbors of the B&B had done put a call in and said it was a fight. It wasn't going on though, like it really wasn't nothing going on. But I guess somebody had done put in a call, said it was a fight at the Airbnb. Police came, and then I guess the owner of the Airbnb ended up telling him like, oh, like you gotta go. So we just ended up leaving the Airbnb, and that's when we went to the club.
Okay, you guys go to the club, man. And now, is this like a paid gig for Foolio, or you guys just going to hang out?
I can't say. I don't know if it was paid or not. But you feel me? We just went to hang.
Well, what was it like at the club that night?
I mean, everybody was chilling. Everybody was drinking. Me, I was just like in the cut, just watching everything, because I ain't really no club person. I don't like clubs at all. That ain't really my forte. So me, I was just there, just sitting, looking at everything, watching everything, make sure everything was good.
How was Foolio being treated for his birthday at the club?
It was good. They loved him. They was happy he was there. Feel me? Everybody walking up to him, people taking pictures with him, like it was good. Like, you feel me? He was getting celebrity treatment.
Now, so at some point you guys leave the club. I don't know, does the club close or you guys just leave?
Nah, we left one club and went to another one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how was that? The same?
Yeah, that bit was kind of dead, though. Like, it wasn't really talking about nothing. We was just in there chilling. They were playing his music, you feel me? It really wasn't nothing. I was doing the same thing, watching everything. Chilling. I had a couple drinks.
What song do they play the most for Foolio when he's out at the club?
When I See You. For sure.
They be playing that in the club?
Yeah.
Embarrassing. They be playing that in the club? Damn.
Definitely. When I See You and what's the other song? Crooks. Right in the books, I'm a crook, tell by the look. That one. They play that one a lot too in the club.
Have you guys ever had any problems over the DJs playing When I See You?
Go to the club like that, man.
Not when I was with him, man.
Have you guys ever been in the club and they played some Young and Ace?
Nah, that I know of.
Okay, so that night you guys at the club is dead, and you guys leave. Is this when you guys go to the hotel?
Yeah.
The Holiday Inn. Okay.
It wasn't a Holiday Inn.
So,
it was a hotel next to it. I don't know the name of it, but.
Okay, so you guys pull up to the hotel. Do you guys go inside and hang out for a while?
Nah, he
Damn, Cam
right
sound
to us
real
getting to the
police
hotel,
on this video.
he had called and made reservations. And then we got to the hotel. He went in to check in, and they told him that the rooms had already been taken. So he came back to the car.
Okay. Were you driving?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are driving. Now, are you guys getting ready to go to another hotel? I take it.
Not at the moment. We was looking for one.
Okay. And so I guess you guys are sitting there and you guys are getting ready to leave. And I assume that this is when everything goes down.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you kind of take me through what happened?
It was just I was doing my regular. He was on his phone trying to find a hotel. I'm just on point watching everything. And then he told me to go on my phone and see if I could find a hotel. So you feel me? Doing more work. You feel me? Both of us trying to find one at the same time so we can find one faster. I called the hotel, and then as I'm speaking with her, I'm still just looking out the window. I put my phone down on my lap because she put me on hold. Looked down at my phone for like a split second, and then something just ain't feel right. So as soon as I look up, I just see, you feel me? Shooters.
And now you take off. I take it.
Yeah.
Hit the gas and try to get out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now as you guys are driving off, man, you know what's going through your head at this time? What's Foolio's? Did Foolio say anything?
He wasn't really saying much. I just kept telling him to talk. He wasn't really saying much. I ain't really hear him say shit, really. Cause the gunfire was so loud. You feel me? So it was just like I ain't really hear him say nothing. I just told him to talk. It really wasn't nothing going through my head. It's like I just need to get us out of here. Like, you feel me? I just want everybody to make it home tonight.
Nah, in the video I seen that you kind of hit the curb. I don't know if it looked like you was trying to run the dude over. You know, that's kind of what I would assume he was probably trying to do, or just trying to get out of there. But, you know, you guys, eventually, they stop shooting. What happens when they stop shooting?
At that point, we hadn't crashed.
Okay. Is that when you hit the curb, or did you crashed again?
Nah, I hit the curb going towards the exit. It was an exit in the cut. You can't see it on the video, but it was an exit in the cut. But it looked like it was blocked off, so my next thought was bust this turn and jump the curb. Car got stuck for a second.
Okay. Were they still on you at that point, or did they already stop?
It was a couple more shots let off. That I ain't had nothing else.
You guys are crashed. Okay, now, you're sitting there, your car's crashed. Foolio's probably hit. I know you got shot a few times. And I believe that there was somebody in the back seat also with you, or was it just Joolio?
You said what?
Sorry, what happened?
Ain't nobody in our car shoot.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, you said got shot.
You got shot. Right. You got shot too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going through your mind at this point now that the car stopped?
At the moment, it was just like, get this moving again so we can go get some help. Because at that point, I had kind of like realized I was hit, but it ain't really like click on my head. I'm aware about everybody else type. Like, I'm trying to get us up out of here, so I'm just hitting the gas like repeatedly. And then the car finally like jerk up, get us out, and then that's how we ended up at Holiday Inn.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, and how is Foolio doing at this time?
responding.
Damn. Okay, so you're there, you're shot. Somebody's probably calling the ambulance by now and the police. What happens? The police show up?
When we got to the hotel, I went to pull him out of the car. Realized I couldn't pull him out of the car because my arm was broke. We ran in the hotel. I ran in the hotel trying to get somebody to call the ambulance. Nobody was there. Like, nobody. So I ran to the elevator, went upstairs trying to get somebody to call for help. Nobody came to the door. So I was just in the hallway trying to like catch my breath, trying to like stay awake. Feel me? Because I was losing consciousness. And then the person we was with, he ended up grabbing my phone and calling the ambulance.
Okay, you guys call the ambulance. I'm sure the pain. I'm sure your arm is probably starting to hurt by now.
Definitely.
And they finally show up.
Yeah.
And what happens when they show up?
They had their guns drawn. Police came first.
Police came first and pulls their gun on you because they don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, that's why I ain't really too much trip on. So like, you feel me? They just doing their job.
Okay, police show up. Guns are drawn. At what point do they figure out like that? You know what I'm saying? Foolio's shot and he needs to get to a hospital right away.
I'm not sure. I think they probably checked the car when they first got there. I don't really know. I just know they came upstairs. They assessed the situation. They saw me and the other person was shot. They just, you feel me? And then probably like 5 minutes later, another officer came upstairs and told us the person we was in the car was deceased. But like, I was just in denial. I ain't believe that, so I ain't really like listen to what he was saying.
Damn. Okay. So how do you get to the hospital?
The ambulance
takes you?
Yeah, the ambulance came.
Okay. The ambulance comes, takes you to the hospital, man. And you said you were going in and out of consciousness.
Yeah.
So they rush you to the hospital, and do you go immediately into surgery?
Nah.
Okay, what happens when you get there?
Got to the hospital. They wrapped my arm up, put an IV in my arm, rolled me out to a room like in the cut, and I just was laying there for hours.
Are you serious? They had you there for hours waiting to go to surgery.
Yeah. They had and came and got me like 2 times, do like scans and shit. But like after that, I was just laying there for hours. You feel me? I was calling for help. My arm was stuck behind my back. You feel me? I couldn't move. So yeah, I was just sitting there for hours.
How many times were you shot?
I got hit in my arm 8 times, and I got grazed in my head 3 times.
You got grazed in your head 3 times? You said? Dang, 8 shots in your arm?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's sitting up pretty good though. Feel me? I can still move. Healing process been going good.
That's not bad for a month.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's some good movement for just a little over a month, man. For sure. Okay, now, at what point do you get the word that Foolio's passed away?
I mean, like I said, I been knew. Like, you feel me? I already knew when we when I stopped the car. You feel me? Because he wasn't responding. I heard him take his last breath. Ran upstairs. Police officer told me, but like I say, like I was in Nite, so like I just remember like being in surgery and like telling myself like I'm kind of like cracking jokes about like I'm knowing he finna wake up. He probably finna hop on live, turn up on it. You feel me? I'm just knowing how he is. Probably gonna drop a trailer in the hospital or some shit. Like I'm just like trying to put a good karma in the air type. And then when I woke up, I asked my people and they told me, like they confirmed it. I ain't believe it though. And then when the transporter came and got me, was taking me to my room, I asked again, like, you feel me, stop playing, like, you feel me, like, where he at? They was like, he gone. And at that point, it was just like, you can't keep denying it. It's true, cuz.
Man. Okay. What all did you have surgery on?
Just my arm.
All right. Now you're in the hospital, man. How long are you in the hospital for?
2 days.
Now you get out of the hospital, and all over the internet, Ace has been dissing Foolio. How do you feel when you see that?
I ain't really paying no attention to it. Really, like, I mean, he did what he was supposed to do.
Okay. I mean, being that Foolio, you know, he did a lot of, you know, his online stuff himself. So, you know, are you saying that you didn't really take it too bad because, you know, is it, you know, because of Foolio, you know what I'm saying, kind of always doing what he did too?
I mean, like really, at the end of the day, you gonna feel some type of way. You feel me? It's my homeboy, but it's just like, I don't really too much pay attention like that. Like, I ain't even, like, I wasn't really on social media at that point. No way. I wasn't really paying attention to that was going on. I was just more focused on healing, you feel me? Dealing with my mental at the moment.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So
now, you know, one thing that people made a big deal about was Foolio kind of being loose with his location.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
It's game time. You're now tuned into $1 million worth of game.
You already know we got Young and Ace in the building today. You see what's going on. I want to ask both of y'all a question, right? And I'm gonna answer it first, right? But knowing what you know now, right? If you could go back in time and change anything, what would it be? For me, I would be, if I could go back in time and change anything, I would be a lot more square than what I was. You know what I'm saying? Because I just felt like when you got that negative energy on you, a lot of times you get positive results because you're still talented. But your positive results only go but so far because you living in a negative light.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So if I could have went back in time and could have done anything, I probably would have been a little bit more square. I wouldn't have took none of my charisma away or nothing, but I'd have been a little bit more square and less into the streets than I was. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I feel like when it comes to like going back in time and changing something, I mean, I feel like it's like
We hypothetically speaking.
no, for sure. I feel like it just be two ways in that because a lot of shit that I went through, I've been through, like it made me who I am today. It made me more calm than I am today because of everything I had to go through early. You know what I'm saying? Like all this I've been through in my life, bro, it just made me who I am today. And it's just like, I probably, even though I lost so much, one side of me won't change it at all because, like I say, I am who I am today. But another side, if I could change anything, I'd just change, like, going certain places and dealing with certain and dealing with it in a different way. So like I won't lose the people I lost because I got 8 brothers on my mama's side. So brothers, like a brotherhood mean more to me than anything. So me losing my brothers, I just wish I could get all my brothers back because now I just be feeling so empty. You lost? I lost my blood brother. I lost him right behind me. I lost my best friend on the side. I lost my right hand man. I lost him like right here. And I lost my other brother, life in jail. My other 2 brothers, they fighting trial. And then 2 more they in jail, fighting like PBL charges like that. So it's just like all my niggas. My other brothers got out of feds last year, but we can't speak. Like, so I really just ain't just got anything. Everything I came with, it's just me. And it just on me though at times though, cause I feel like at times I ain't just got nothing else. So I just be grinding this. So I be trying to build those relationships with my kids. I got 2 little boys. So on the other hand though, just be I did a lot of shit I did right. Like my little brother, I got a little brother in college. He played for Utah. And I just steer him so far away and just like was investing in him so he can just be where he can chase his dream and keep him out the streets. Even one time he wanted to leave that way. I'm like, hell no, you don't got to. I made it this far for us to go this way. Like, you don't got to go back and doing this. So it's be pros and cons, but just still be dwelling on it.
Did you have your daddy growing up?
No, my dad was in prison for 16 years, 17 years. By the time he got out, it was way too late.
Did y'all have a relationship after he got out of prison?
No, we tried a couple times, but right now we good. So,
what was the friction when you say you tried at the beginning? Like, what was the friction?
I honestly feel like I was hard on him than it wasn't for him. Like, because he was trying, but I feel like I was like, nigga, I don't need you no more. I done learned everything on my own. Shit, I done got my first fight without you. Did everything that you did, I done did it. If not more. I did it. My mom to take care of my mom and my brother since I was a kid. So it went. I feel like he tried to come like, oh, I'm your daddy. So like on some like son, you like, but I want no son me because I'm also grown man. Like my little brothers like my kids. Feel me? But
I know exactly what you mean because my pop wasn't around he came back around when I was like 15 maybe, something like that. And it was already too late. And a lot of times it don't be too late, honestly. It be about the approach.
mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? You can't be out of a kid life for a decade plus and then come around and like, no, I'm your father. And you're going to and then come around and like, no, I'm your father. And you're going to go, what? Oh, yeah, stop playing. Oh, yeah. Then you start getting something. So, like, I don't even know, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of a father coming around and figuring out who his child is first and developing a relationship and then saying, no, son, don't do that because you don't have that dominance no more because you wasn't in the house. It's just like animals. When a baby cub get out of line, you see the parents straight right up.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no language in there. It's this lion language. You know, I just did some dumb
facts.
When you not there to sometimes put that roar down on your child. Hey, didn't I tell you you went to the school, you talk to the teachers like that? Come here, man, sit down, man. But now you come around when a nigga done got
They done went through all that.
Chest out, done been in fights, and done got rolled on. He might have licked at a couple Now you coming around telling me, yeah, man, make sure you're in the house by 10:30. You like, yo, what? I ain't been coming in the house at 10:30 since I was 10.
For real.
So a lot of dads who go through them jail stints or go through them missing in times where they trying to figure out who they is, and then they like, all right, it's time for me to be a dad. When you come back into that young man life, you gotta approach that with caution. Because if you don't, then it'll be you versus him.
Nah, facts. But I feel like once we got over that little hump, that far as like, you know, he's just trying to, you know, he was trying to build like this father-son relationship. I feel like once we got over that hump, then we started seeing eye to eye. Like this, like the last year, it's probably like the best we've ever been.
But think about everything you just said on this camera. You said, even earlier and talk to you now, man, I'm a father, man. I be kicking it with my kids, man. So now you understand life different. You feel what I'm saying? So now, when you got kids and you adult and you got these responsibilities and you sitting in the house and your sons run past you and you looking at them and you like, they really me, man. Yo, that's crazy. It do make you appreciate your dad a little more. Like, yeah, it's trying, man.
Facts.
I'm on some dumb shit.
Facts. That's exactly how it happened.
Trying to get with me for 3 years, man. I keep
Blowing them off.
right. You feel what I'm saying? So, but honestly, you had to grow.
Nah, for sure.
Probably had nothing to do with your dad. You had to grow.
I wasn't ready yet.
Because that absence was there. And you feel what I'm saying? So, but that's how it usually is, man.
Nah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie.
It was like that for me when my dad came around. We went through a little bit, but we got it together.
Definitely.
You know,
That's all that matters. As long as we get together,
right.
own the world.
Right.
Other than that, like I say, I really just be.
Do you be feeling like sometimes some of the things that you know your name might be involved in, or you might be associated with, or not saying that you did anything, but the internet is the internet.
Fact.
Do you think that sometimes slow you up from going mainstream? Because you really wanted them.
Nah, for sure.
Like I was at dinner with my kids last night, and they both was like, "Oh no, you feel what I'm saying?" But do you feel like sometimes like that might have slowed me down from really?
Nah, I know for a fact that did.
This episode of Me and Ellsworth Game is brought to you.
I know for a fact that did.
You have to then how to
a lot of rooms don't like accepting me in them just because they feel like it's too much behind me. Like, oh, he come with way too much, and it ain't reliable. That's what I feel like. That's what in my mind that I see. That I feel like I see. That's what they see in me, and it's like, I'm like, boy, I've been grinding every day. Like, boy, for years I've been independent. I've been going. Like, I ain't had nothing. Like, nobody even, like Shipes believed in me, but it's like I've been grinding, so I know I'm right here, so why y'all trying to make it like I'm right here? And like y'all don't see me at all. When I know I'm coming in and I'm doing this shit. Like I know I'm doing it. I know like this off the strength, this is pure, like just pure me. Like I'm putting my life on wax right here. Like ain't no way like y'all not. Like man, that shit be killing me, bro. But it's like it slowed me down because I know that's what they see. But like I name my project I Am What They Don't See. Cause like this is what you see on the internet and it's controversy. And like I said, it got pros and cons. So I'm an understanding type of person. So it's like I know when I do tweet, I know it's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I know I got this way right here where it's like I can come in and I can go put out something that'll make you feel like make you get the chills. I can make a grown man cry like in tears. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just off my experience. And what I talk about in my music is just what I go through. And it's like, this is what I've seen, this is what I've been through. And I know this is real. And everybody probably can't relate to it. And that's probably one of my biggest problems, that people can't relate to my music, because the ones that do relate to it come from where I come from. Like, we're from the bottom, so they gonna relate to it, and not everybody else around gonna relate to it because they don't understand what I'm saying. It just sound like gibberish to them. But it's just what I'm going through. Like, boy, I ain't had nothing. Nothing, boy. I ain't had nothing, boy. I'm sleeping on the side of the road. My mom and my brothers, I ain't had nothing. Hotels, boy. Nothing. Skipping school, mate. Boy. Like, nah, for real, man.
Let me say this, though, right? You see how you noticing how they look at you, right? And you like, I know I'm up here, but they looking at me like I'm right here, right? I understand that. But you know what I understand now? That I'm older in life. That was me a lot of times holding me right here. Feel me? When you live in a positive energy, guess who can see it? The people. Especially your followers who've been watching you from day one, who like, you feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
That nigga did 20 years in jail. The one thing that he never did good in life was escape the police. He always got in court. You feel what I'm saying? But he came home and chose to live in a positive space. When from the hood thought that nigga was crazy, Wallow went crazy in the joint. Why? Because he ain't come home and rob somebody. Because he ain't come home, kidnap, fucker, do some dumb and try to go back to jail because he can't, because he decided that in prison, I don't give a fuck about what nobody think about me, man. I'm leaving in a positive space. All his blessings came.
For sure. But you should think about it a lot while you was locked up.
Man, when I was in jail, it was like, I knew Ace. I said, I just used to study a lot. I used to look at a lot of Anthony Bourdain on the, Travel Channel. And I just used to sit back and I used to be like, yo, man, the world is bigger than the hood. And I think a lot of times we lack exposure. So if you're a young cat and you grow up in the hood and that's all you know, and sometimes your people don't have the finances to take you out the hood, to take you to see different things, or go to different school, or go on trips, or whatever. You don't know. So when I'm in there, I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh no, I'm out. I said, when I come write my notes down, I'm like, when I get out of this joint, I'm traveling, I'm meeting new people, I'm getting the fuck out of Philly. Because I knew the world was bigger. And at the same time, when you're in prison, everybody around you, most people around you, they still talking about the same. So you in there, you gotta separate yourself from them first in jail, and then you gotta make a commitment to yourself. Like, man, when I get out, I'm done with this. And sometimes it'd be hard when you go back to them environments, and you
used to.
You used to it. It's like the environment sometimes it'll finesse you out of your dreams, because you would have dreams, you would have ideas, but it's like this right there, right now, or this dude try to play with me, or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? I knew me coming home was a little different than even though I'm coming home to y'all generation and to y'all world, I knew that I wasn't a part of that. So I'm hearing about the things going on with y'all, but I'm like, we ain't grow up like that, and we it's different lanes. So I know I could just go like this, because the dudes that grew up with me and Gil, they older, man. And some of them still running from the police. Some of them got jobs. Some of them just out the way. A lot of them dead. But it was like, when I get out here, Ace, I'm going to kill them. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do it my way, because I'm going to finally do something different. Because all the crap, they ain't work for me. Because if it worked, I would have never went to jail.
For sure.
So, I just think, it was totally different for us. And like hearing, like when you talk to the youngins, you talk to a lot of y'all, and you see the environment at the time y'all got, it's totally different from when we grew up. Because we wasn't forced to put no pistol in our hand. We could rumble somebody and it could be cool. Y'all like a lot of y'all was forced to go and get a firearm, because you like, I really don't want to do this, but I don't want to die either. So it's a battle. And you can't escape the environment. It ain't like you could just, I'm going to move with my aunt to Virginia, or I'm going to move here, or I'm going to move here. There's somewhere safer outside of that. So I be understanding a lot of times, like, y'all got a lot of pressure on y'all back. Like, you went from living on the side of the road, staying at hotels, homeless, to starting to come up. And a lot of times when you come up in the ghetto, that shit come with a lot of envy and jealousy.
For sure.
Nobody talk about that. So you coming up, and it's like the other dude's like, no, we got to get him. He a trophy. You become a trophy. And it's like everybody want to get you. Because if they get you, they get rep. And it's like, you got to battle with that. You got to protect yourself. Then you got to take care of the people that's around you. So even with just me talking to you, me seeing you, you got a lot on your mind. It's like you carrying a lot of shit around. It's like, and that's why I asked you when was the last time you was happy. Because it seemed like happiness don't know you.
Yeah. I get times where I feel like it don't. And that just be one of the, when people be asking me like, what's your dream? And I just be telling them shit. I just want to be happy. And they just be like, what the you young and age, what do you mean? But like that I mean, I thought it was gonna change something, but honestly ended up make it worse.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day too, you know, you just named all the people you lost to the jails and the graveyards. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to be, you know what I'm saying, in a happy state when those are the conditions. You know what I mean? But you got to find peace within yourself somehow.
I be trying to find that.
You know what I mean?
Not for real.
And that come with growth, and you know, like I know, that when they say, "Oh no, he get better with time," no, it don't. I cry now, just like I cried when it first happened. It don't get better with time.
They be saying,
you feel what I'm saying?
It get better later.
Get greater later.
It get greater later.
Yeah.
And I be telling them,
when it's later.
Yeah. And I be telling them like boom, like when I lost my brothers, right? They be like, you know, it's gonna get better later. And I just be like, nah, it don't get better. You just learn to live without them. And I just found myself recently learning to I've been seeing myself in a way, I've been starting to forget my brothers that passed. But I just can't forgive them for passing. I just can't forgive them for passing. You just gave up on me. And it's not even our fault. Cause this the life that we in, we ain't asked for this. Like you say, I came in elementary, boy. I came in elementary on shit. Boy, niggas want to kill me in elementary school. I was that young kid outside. Hey, don't play with him. He a little boy, but he not a little boy. Don't mess with him. And it's just all my brothers like that. Them young niggas. Y'all in school, I'm not. Even when I ain't supposed to be here. Ain't nothing in this school that y'all can teach me that I need to be knowing for real. That's just how I felt. And honestly, I still feel that way. I was introduced to, the school couldn't teach me. Boy, y'all was learning. I was outside learning how to stand on that block and stay alive. While I was running through all this type of shit, while I was getting shot at elementary school, middle school, boy. Y'all don't want to know how to survive where I came from.
Do you remember any time when you was young that you was ever to just have fun as a kid, playing the playground? Do you ever remember that?
Nah, because when I was a kid, I got separated from my mom. And I used to be getting abused, and I couldn't be around my brothers for a long period of time. And then when I finally got back to my brother, I ended up moving somewhere else. Then I came back and I still separated from them. Then they came later. I ain't had no room to play. Wasn't no room.
Let me ask you a question.
At the park, at the Melbourne Park, I was outside, but I was playing, but I wasn't playing. I was at the. I was at the park.
And this is some real. This some real, right? Do you ever look back and be like, maybe the abuse that I suffered as a young triggered something in me? You know, on the tip of, I ain't gonna never be, no motherfucker ain't gonna never play with me, ain't gonna never try to take advantage.
For sure.
Ain't gonna never.
That's for sure what stuck a nail in them. Cause I just felt like I couldn't go no more. I used to run away all type of shit. I used to just be swearing up and down. I wasn't going. And while I was 12 years old, my birthday, I was 12 years old, my 12th birthday. That's why I don't my birthdays at all. I don't celebrate my birthday. Never have. Just cause this day I was 12 years old. Pointing the gun right at my head. This is for your birthday. I'm like, yeah, I want to go live with my mama. About 12 years old, nigga, gun in my face and said, boy, you ain't going nowhere. And from right there, that just set me in life. Like, boy, I ain't going, boy. I ain't going. And it just going through all that, it just made me. I ain't gonna lie, it's got its pros and its cons, because it taught me how to stand out on my own and taught me how to like walk my own path and all that. I be seeing, like I said, I see the picture, I see the bigger picture and all that. Even though it's bad, but I got something good that came out of that made me who I am today. Like, but I knew how to walk a straight line by myself. I could walk in any room by myself and like do one thing twice about it. I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna be a man wherever I go. That's just me.
How is it? Like, how is it now when you go in the house and you see your little boys?
Man, give me a feeling that I ain't never felt, bro. It's knowing I ain't gonna never let y'all go through this. I don't want y'all to go through it at all. And it's just give me a happy feeling, cause like that's like my safe place.
Is that the Don Joolio in the background?
It's my safe place, and I just want to just protect
I just noticed that.
And I don't want you to wake up and say, I want this, and I can't be able to go get it for you. Because by any means, before anything's said and done, make sure you got it. That just be my main goal. I'm just, that made me feel good. It's just funny how that type of shit make me happy more than what I be having going on make me happy.
You ever did something or said something on the net where you look back and you said, hey, she might have went too hard. Like you was tweaking, man. God. And you ain't got to say what it was or nothing, but
honestly,
you ever look back and said, woke up the next day, you look on the... God, I tweaked out just a little bit.
Nah. Because I be knowing, just like, boom, like, certain, when you repent, let's say when you repent, and it might sound crazy, but I just don't repent because anything I ever did, I meant it. So if I said that's because I meant it. When you post something on Instagram or whatever you post, you see it again, you watch it again before you post it. And
We about to be done this video, man. That shit crazy.
And
Alright, we back. So yeah, man, I feel like Young and Ace, man, like I said, it's a whole fucking interview to both of these. So if y'all want to check out the interviews, y'all can. You know what I'm saying? Young and Ace, man, I feel like he trying to express himself every so interview. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see, like, the little stuff, like the Don Joolio behind the back was kind of, you know what I'm saying? But, I feel like he was really kind of mourning over Joolio a little bit, like a little bit. But like I said, man, you never know what type of hatred or just ill will you think people have against each other. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they both was inspiring artists and shit. You dig what I'm saying? And then you got his homeboy talk about the deaths and stuff, man. Damn, it's tough. He got shot up in his arm 8 times and grazed in his head. That's crazy work. God, he helps people in times. And when it's time to go, it's time to go, gang. So, hey, that's how we live life, Keep Yahweh first. Hey, that's how we gonna keep on living life. That's Hebrews life. We out here, hood and outside, big crip, gang and outside shit.
Hey, Dad, you know, dawg, when we link up, dawg, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.